I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another week of Channeled Angel Messages. So let's see what comes through today. So I'm okay. So they're showing me somebody that's like resting on a pillow, and then they got up. So I guess what they're saying is like, okay, for some of us, you know who you are, and they're showing me this. Your resting period is over. So you may have felt like you didn't know what you wanted to do or what your purpose was or where you should be headed. So you were just kind of like waiting there and resting, trying to just like kind of ride out the wave. They're showing me you're riding out the wave. And they're showing me too, getting out of the water and onto the sand. So bringing whatever you have done for like the last year of inner work, studying, whether it's outside things or working on something, like now's the time to bring it into fruition. And they're showing me like now's a really good time to really focus in on what it is you want in your life. If you don't know what you want in your life, that's okay. But for those of you that do, now's a really good time to work towards it. And they're showing me this like little increments. Just take one step at a time, and also it's not going to take as long as you think it is, because time is linear and it's actually an illusion. So it's not, it may look like it's like a huge thing that you're trying to get to, but they're saying that it's not going to take as long as you think. And to also be open, they're showing me like different paths to be open to the way that you get to your end result, because it's not really the end result that we're after, it's how we feel. We're after a feeling of feeling fulfilled, of feeling joyful, of feeling happy and healthy. And that is what makes up our experience in life. It's not the accomplishments, it's not the end results, it's the day to day things that we do, the interactions that we have with our loved ones or even strangers, how we take care of ourselves, how we create, how we express ourselves. Like that's like they're showing me meat and potatoes. So that's the meat and potatoes of life. It's how you show up every day, not what you accomplish and not what you can do. Okay, that's really cool. Okay. Um, and they're showing me there's some friendship stuff going on, and it feels like, oh, okay. So for a lot of people, their friendships and relationships, especially since 2020, has fallen away. And many people have been feeling kind of alone, or haven't really been able to connect with people. And they're showing me like networks, like people are going to start connecting, and you're going to find your tribe, whether it's online or whether it's in person. You're going to start to find like-minded people where you can share your thoughts and your beliefs and feel safe. And actually they're showing me like the infinity sign. So instead of people draining you, because of the work that you've done about setting boundaries and just kind of keeping your street clean, like a lot of inner work I'm seeing that has been done. It's now time for people of that same vibration to come into your life. And the infinity sign means that you give energy and you receive energy. Like there's a healthy exchange. So that's going to be coming up in the near future. Our friendships, ooh, and I'm seeing a heart, and so that could be for somebody out there. It could be a love relationship as well. And they're showing me like a band-aid on the heart. So there's still, if you are someone that is looking for a love relationship or ready for a love relationship, it's a specific message because I'm seeing a band-aid. They're like, there's still some wounds that need to be looked at. Like you've done a lot of work, you've come a long way, but there's like some core wounds that need to be looked at, because if you don't look at that, you're going to recreate the same relationship that you got out of, because it's like the same vibration. And it's not a lot, but just kind of ask yourself, am I ready for the love of my life, or am I ready for new friendships? And see how it feels in your body, and your body will tell you. Okay, that's exciting. Let's see what else have we got here. Okay, so they're saying I'm feeling like a lot of worry. Like I can see it. It's kind of like an energy of dark gray mist. And that it's like there's a lot of worry that is going on in the world right now. And the answers are just coming in, and they're saying you are safe, you are protected, and so are your loved ones. And it's not just about the health now, it's about financial stuff. Okay. Okay. So this is something that they want to bring to our attention. So back in 2020, they, we'll just say the media, used fear tactics to control the masses, and they used health to control the masses and death. Okay. And it's interesting because I remember the angels were talking about what's coming next. And the next way that they're going to control you or try to control you is money. Okay. With all of this stuff going on. So the angels are just saying, take a deep breath. It's smoke and mirrors. We are not completely connected or have to rely on the current systems of money. Okay, so they're saying that the energy of money is down here, but the energy of abundance and prosperity is here. So you raise your vibration to knowing that the universe provides for you, not the stock market, not your job, not the government. You know, that's not who provides you the money. That is a channel for the money to come through. But the universe is ultimately prosperous, and you can develop different streams of income for the money to come through. There's multiple streams of income that you can have. But open up those streams of income. If you just have a job and you have no other source or stream of income, yeah, it could be a little scary. But if you start working on being creative and maybe a side gig, or look at investing, or just, just be open to other sources of income to come through these channels. Okay. Other streams of income. One source, the universe is your source, but develop different streams. Okay. And they're just saying you are protected. You are going to be okay. Your loved ones are going to be okay. Do not get caught up in the hype and the fear, because that's what they want you to do. Not the angels, but we'll just say the media wants you to get caught up in the hype of all of the stuff going on. Everything is working out for our highest good. Okay. And they're saying, yes, the world is a mess right now, and it has to be. And they're giving me the analogy again of a house. When you build a house on a shaky foundation, there's cracks that happen, and it leans. And so our world was built on a shaky foundation. And what we're doing is we're gutting the house, we're gutting the foundation, we're getting rid of all of the things that are not for our highest good. And we're in the full demolition of it now. I mean, they're showing me like tools thrown all over the yard, and the siding, and it's a mess. It's a mess. There's no doubt it's a mess. We know that. Okay, but you cannot build something new on something that's shaky. So you have to get rid of everything that hasn't been working in order to bring in things that are going to work, that you can build on. And that is what's happening. Okay, that is what's happening. If you shut the media out because there is an agenda there, and if you go within and you really get in touch, in alignment with true source, with your truth, you will find a peace within you, this knowing within you that everything is going to be okay. Everything already is okay. And it's okay even with the mess. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Oh, so they're pointing the finger, and they're saying that this is someone specific. Again, if you are looking for a new home or looking to move, this has to do with the home situation. So it might not be like moving into a physical home, but your housing situation might change. And they're showing me like people coming into your housing situation or leaving. And they're showing me a golden opportunity. So if something happens where you have to move and you're not ready for it, they're saying that this is going to lead you to something so much bigger. And they just want to help us, remind us that life always works that way. Always. When we get like unexpected surprises where we have to move or we lose our job or if there's a breakup in a relationship that we weren't expecting, that's life kind of like they're showing me, like shaking you, like, come on, let's go. This isn't good for you. There's something better on the other side of this. And that's what they're saying, is that if you have things that are falling away, relationships, your job, your housing, or whatever it is, if things are falling away, it's because it's leading you to something that is in more alignment with your soul, which is in more alignment with your happiness. Okay, it's connected to your happiness. So we, as humans, we get very comfortable in our situation, in our routines, in our day-to-day lives. And when we get comfortable, we don't venture outside of the box, and life becomes mundane, and then we don't push ourselves, and we just kind of exist. But when our lives get shaken up, new things come into our lives, new experiences, new opportunities, new people, and that brings life into our life. So don't be afraid of any kind of changes that are happening in your life. You have everything you need within you, like the intelligence and the intuition and the guidance and the capabilities and abilities to do whatever it is you're being called to do. And the universe is always here to support you. It's right. They're showing me like a puzzle. Like you have all the pieces of the puzzle. But a lot of people, their puzzle pieces are on the backside, so there's like no picture, and they're just like, I don't know what to do. But when you bring in and you accept in the opportunity for change, then you can put the pieces together. So now they're showing me the other side of the puzzle with the colors and stuff. So it's a little bit easier to put things together. So, okay, so they show me that analogy because if you resist the change, your puzzle is going to be on the backside and you're not going to see the opportunities that are available for you. But if you surrender to the change and have the intent that life is working for your favor, you are going to see the opportunities. And that's the puzzle with all the pretty colors on it. You're going to see that opportunity and you're going to be able to fit it in your life a little bit better. Well, a lot easier actually. Okay. Okay. So now they're showing me like a gavel. Okay. Justice is being served. Not will be, it is. There's so many things that are going on beyond our scope of information, our scope of being able to see everything. Justice is happening. And I can hear, well, it's not happening quick enough. Well, It's a long time coming, but rest assured that justice is happening, and the energies that have been committing like these atrocities on this planet, the justice is being served in one way or another, and they're saying that it's being served on an energetic level. Okay, so being on a third dimensional planet, our vision of justice is, being fined money, being sent to jail, or whatever it is. But there's so many other things that can happen for these individuals that have been creating havoc on this planet. And that justice, the energetic justice, is so much more powerful and potent than what we could ever realize. And understand, it's like when we want revenge, or if we want other people, we wish them harm, that hurts us. And yes, their justice needs to be served, but trust that it is being served, and the right individuals and the right entities and energies are being served justice. Okay. Oh, okay. There's shit. Just turn it over. Just there's a lot of energy that's wrapped up in this, and understandably so, because there's a lot of anger around what has been happening. Understandably so. They're just suggesting, feel that anger, get it out of your system, and move into more of a better state that feels better within you. Compassion, love, whatever it is. And they're saying, don't deny it, but you don't have to stay there. Okay. And roll around in it. It's like the perpetual anger and the frustration. And it's also a process that people go through upon their awakening journey. So when we wake up from our sleep and we see past the illusion, there's the fear that happens, the cognitive dissonance, and then after we kind of like the dust settles, then we move into a state of anger because we see all of the injustices, and anger tells us that there's something not right. So they're not saying anger is bad. It's good to have your anger because it shows that you are aware of what has been happening and that it's wrong. But where anger gets us in trouble is we start to, we don't want to feel it, or we don't know how to feel it, so we start putting it on everybody else. And that's what's happening with a lot of people. So do your best to own your anger. It's okay to be angry and to feel it, but then release it so you don't stay there, and you can move into a different vibration. And it's automatically going to happen. It's just what happens. So if you're in that state of anger, they want to honor you. They want to honor that anger, and just realize that it's not going to last forever. And that's where humanity is right now. Like, I'm seeing red. Like, the bulk of humanity, a lot of people have woken up within the last 6 months, and there's a lot of anger that's happening right now. So if you're in that space, it's okay. Just feel it. And if you've moved past that, they want to honor the light workers that have been here for a long time and have been on this journey for a long time. Thank you for holding that space of love and light and compassion, and pulling yourself out of the matrix and moving into a higher vibration of love. So they're very, very appreciative of that. Okay, so those were the messages today. If you haven't already, you can go to my website, drlararomero.com, and I have a free meditation. It's an angelic meditation that helps you remember who you truly are. And if you haven't already, I really hope that you take advantage of it. It's super cool meditation. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next week, many blessings.